Hey guys, it's Friday night. Got home from work there about I don't know, quarter after 5, and took a look at that movie car. It was getting kind of dark at the end of the night when I was done last night, and every bug in the neighborhood's parked his ass on it and stuck to it. There were some cat tracks and some chipmunk or squirrel tracks on it. Anyway, it needed another coat. So I gave it a quick coat, and then I brought it into the garage and cranked the heat up. Uh, it was still tacky even today. It only got up to like 4 or 5 degrees today, so yeah, it's taken forever to dry. So yeah, I'll leave it in the garage overnight. Let it let it dry up. Keep the furnace on. Um, it looks like ass, but it's orange, it's shiny, and that's what they wanted, so that's what they got. Anyway, I squeezed it into the garage, and I'll show you what that looks like. So that leaves me with I can barely even move in here. So all I'm going to be able to do tonight is hoist a few beers. So I'm going to do that and tackle this thing in the morning. I got to finish unmasking it. I can't even get around to the other side of the car, so I've only unmasked a couple of spots. But yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. Try not to laugh too hard. It's it's not something I'm proud of, but it's something that had to be done. And you know, the money was all right, so why not? And it's ready to be blown up. The sooner the better. So anyway, show you what it looks like, and then I guess we'll be back tomorrow and get on the truck. There we go, one orange car for the movies. Like I said, I started on mask. I can only reach so far. I can't get onto the other side. I've got like an inch between this thing and the truck, and about an inch between the car and the garage door. So yeah, I'm not opening up the big door and letting all the heat out. But yeah, that's what she looks like. So yeah, tomorrow will be heading out. It's supposed to snow in the morning, so that's another reason why I brought it in. After the snow is gone, I can pull it out. It's supposed to get up to like +4 or something, so the snow's not going to last long. And park it outside and let it do its thing, and hopefully Buddy comes and picks it up tomorrow or Sunday. So there we go. Back to the truck now. See you in the morning. So there it goes. Off to the movies. Maybe I'll get an Academy Award for best lipstick on a pig. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now that I got that car out of here, I'll make a little bit of room, move some stuff around. When I brought that thing in and moved stuff around, something not too good happened, and I'll show you that in a minute. But today is St. Patrick's Day, and you know, when I was a younger man, I used to party really hard on St. Patrick's Day. I'm of Irish descent, so it was a thing for me. It was a big day of the year. I remember one year, I think it was 1984, St. Patrick's Day fell on a Saturday, and I started partying Thursday afternoon. I don't know how many bars I went to, but it was a lot. And partied hard Thursday, Friday, Saturday night was the actual St. Patty's Day party with the the Irish band and the whole bit. So I woke up Sunday morning with less than handsome woman. Ooh, tough. Anyway, I wanted to get the hell out of there, so I grabbed a cab and went around to all these bars looking for my car because I couldn't remember where I parked it. And I got the cab fare up to like $60, and I still hadn't found the car. And that was a lot of money in '84. So I just got the cab driver to bring me home, and there's the car parked in the freaking driveway. Never even took it out. So, but I don't do that anymore because it would probably kill me. I like to have maybe 1 or 2 beers and call it good. Get some sleep, and I don't want to be sick for 2 days. So anyhow, uh, yeah. Yeah, I'll show you what happened, and it's a bummer, but now I got to fix it, and that's what happens when you got stuff laying around, man. You know, I've said it before. Hang around the shop too long, eventually something happens, and sure enough, just bit me in the ass. So I'll show you what that's all about. All right, so if we come around here, you see that little foot pedal down there on my motorcycle table. Well, it caught the hood right there. Pretty deep scratch. So now I got to repaint at least the side. I'm going to try and do a blend on it. We'll see what happens. But I got to take all the chrome off again, all that shit. And yeah, just going to take a little bit of filler to fix that up. Like I said, it's pretty deep. So yeah, shit happens. What a bummer, man. And that chrome trim, it's not made to be put on and taken off a bunch of times here. It's you bend all these little tabs in and whatever. It's a real pain in the ass. So hopefully I can get it off without any damage, and yeah, get after it. So I'm gonna get out a couple of sawhorses, get this up. It's too cold to paint for the next couple of days, but after the weekend, I think coming up, it's supposed to warm up again. So you know, I can put the truck outside actually, so I don't have to worry about masking it off or covering it all up. And yeah, just work on the hood and spray it and get it done. With this, at the same time when I'm doing this, I'm going to do the filler panel for the between the bumper and the grill. And I've got two exterior window moldings that go around on the outside of the side windows. They're right there, they're in primer. They also need to be blue, so I'll get those at the same time and knock that off my list. But that really sucks. Damn it. Hey, let's get this prick on the sawhorses. There we go. It's not getting lighter, this thing, for some reason. So, these are the little tabs I was talking about. See, they're not quite all the way bent over. Some of them aren't bent at all. I guess I just put it temporary, didn't realize it, which is a good thing. So it's going to be a lot easier to get it off than I thought. So I'm good with that. Anything easier is good. First, you know, I got to take off the front molding because it goes right over top. So it's just four inches. It's just speed nuts, so that should come off pretty easy. And I got to take the side moldings off as well. They're just loose anyway, so they should come off easy as well. Because I got to re-clear the entire hood. So just the way it is, man. So I'm gonna get going on taking off these moldings, and when I get them all off, I'll flip it over and we'll start repairing that stupid freaking scratch. Man, I hate redoing things. Okay, so there's a close-up of the scratch. As you can see, it's pretty freaking deep, man. It's right through the primer into the filler underneath. So you know, I'm not super happy with the finish of the clear on this hood anyway. This might have been a blessing in disguise. Get it done and get it done right. So I'm going to start with the scratched area. I'll set up the camera. I'm going to do this area here where I need to repair with 600 fairly coarse, so that it gives something a putty to grab onto. And then the rest of the hood will be done with 1000. I'm going to spot prime this area when I do go to paint, which not in this video, but down the road when it warms up. And start spraying out from here and blend it maybe to the curve here, something like that. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how things look, but yeah, we're gonna do a blend. I just learned how to do those really good at my new job. So we're going to try it on this. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. I'll start sanding around the repair. All right, so here we go. Okay, that should do it for that. Really, most of it sanded out. There's just 3 dots, 3 holes. So touch it up with a little bit of putty and then sand out the rest of the hood with 2000 or something like that. Take a couple minutes for that to dry. Okay, so normally I wouldn't put putty on paint like this, but like I say, it's just 3 small, maybe the size of a pencil lead, and we're going to sand almost all of it away, so we should be all right. It should do it. Okay, well, I'll let that dry, sand it out, and carry on. All right, it's dry. I'm going to stick with the 600 to sand the putty out. You almost want to sand all the putty right off. That's pretty close right there. Okay. Now we'll switch to the 1000. I'll show you what that looks like. Like I say, it's almost completely gone, and just those little 3 holes and just a fine scratch right here. So I don't feel anything anymore. So I'm calling it good. So I'll go over the whole thing with 1000, and then she's ready for spot prime and paint. So I'll show you a little bit of it, and then that's it, because nobody wants to watch me sand for probably an hour and a half on the whole hood. Might as well get every little imperfection that's in it out now. There's a few, and I did a couple of touch-ups on this one, so those will all be covered up now. And you just want to dull the finish so that the paint has something to grab onto. At work, 9 jobs out of 10 are blending. That's how it is. You know, insurance only pays for the damaged panels. So the stuff that's not damaged, you got to blend the paint into it. So the biggest part of the job really is matching the colors. Once you got the color match, the rest is pretty simple. I mean, paint is paint, you know. And if you got a booth, well, then you're not getting dust and junk and crap in the paint like I do here. I gotta tell you, working in a booth is freaking, it's nice. There. Just going to do that over the whole entire hood. Once it dries up, I'll show you what it looks like. It should be a nice dull finish. Alright, so there you go. The repair is done. Now it's just get some primer and paint on it. I'll finish sanding it up tomorrow after work and put it aside for now until it warms up. Get some more blend in the blue and clear the whole hood, and hopefully everything works out good. I haven't tried it with solvent-based paint. I've only done it with the water-based stuff. I'm assuming it works the same way, and so we'll see. Hopefully it does. I did check out a couple of pro painters that were doing blends with solvent-based stuff, and seems to be the same principles. So yeah, we'll give it a shot. Why not? Be brave, little buckaroo, be brave. Anyway, yeah, so if you like the content, please subscribe. I truly would appreciate it. You know, tell your buddies and help build the channel. My subscription rates slowed down a little bit the last little bit, so I'd like to see it come back up. I know I'm not putting videos out as frequently as I was, but I'm trying my best, and I'm still getting two to three out a week. So that's pretty much the best I can do. You know, being back to work on a regular basis, it knocks the crap out of me. I'm not going to BS you. You know, it's not the kind of, it's not like working in here where I can take breaks whenever I want and for how long I want. It doesn't work that way in the real world. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, so it's a bugger, but you know, like I said, that the finish on that hood was not the best. I figured I might be able to buff it out some more, but this way here I think is a better way to go and get it nice and shiny. So yeah, there you have it. So if you're not doing anything else, get on the garages and build something, man. Later, guys.